Hello and welcome to Pokemon TCG Center. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel or like us on Facebook from now on. And you can also check the CCG Castle, our official store who sell the Pokemon cards and merchandise for really nice prices. And you can find the great deals each month. And we also provide you discount codes on your purchases. So also with every purchases, you're getting the points, and with that points, you can redeem them in the future for some discounts or something other. And we also have the latest videos and deck coverage for the Pokemon TCG, and we also do some unboxing, and we will also do a Japanese unboxing in the future. So don't forget to click the YouTube, subscribe, and like us on Facebook so you can stay on with us and the future videos. So today we'll be looking at Raichu break with the Regice. My friend asked me if I can build something for the budget and something with the Raichu, but he actually didn't ask me to tech inside his deck Raichu break. I'm not sure why. He just asked me to build a deck with Raichu and Regice. And I was thinking like, well, that's not a bad option, but what if you cannot do too much damage to attack your opponent's EX, or you need something to one-shot, for example, Shamans or something like that. So that's the reason why I tag to Righteous Break in this deck, just because of you can hit for 170 and finish the game, and I see that like, well, there's a two target whistles and you can just put a basic Pokemon from your opponent's discard pile onto his bench and just use the Lysander for the easy 2 price. Basically with 170 you can knock out almost like 70% of EXs in the format, and with the Muscle Band you can do 190, which would be pretty much enough to take a knockout over the all EX Pokemons in the current format. And there is on the other side Regice with Resistant Blizzard, 70 or 90 with the Muscle Band, depending on how you look at, with 2 energies, 1 double colors and 1 water energy, and you will hit for 90 or 70 and your opponent's EX Pokemon will not be able to attack you next turn. So this is also a pretty strong card and it can be pretty good, and yeah. Only thing is the problem with those energy cards. There's like, well, you need to have water energy, and if your opponents can discard it or knock you out, there is a problem. But I decided to play only one Smurgle with the second coat, which will allow you to change basic energy from attached to your active Pokemon with a different type of basic energy from your discard pile. So that's pretty much good. Depends on how you look on that, because you can swap easily energy with lighting and water, depend on the energy card you need. And there's also Raichu with Thunderous Clap Shot. I mean, that's, I'm not sure how the card costs at this moment. I need to take a look, but it's pretty much cheaper, like 10 times than the Raichu from X and Y, who can attack for 20 plus times the budget Pokemon in play. I mean, I think that $7 or $8 for that card is totally unfair, because there's a new Pearl City, and I think that the price cost of that card will probably drop down with the new with the few months, or maybe not. Depends. Well, I'm not sure if the guys outside Europe or somewhere where they have expanded decks and expanded formats play it. So yeah, that's pretty much on how much is playable in the expanded, and I think that it's playable with the Skyfield, with those executes who have propaganda and can be pulled back each turn on the bench. And that's pretty much also good. Raichu can hit 50 times to each of your opponent's EX Pokemon, so pretty much all EX Pokemons will get 50 per turn. So yeah. If your opponents have those Shamans, or even if you don't have them, you can just easily target whistle them on the bench and spread 50-50-50. And yeah, your opponents will need like 6 kills to take all of your prize cards, and there's pretty much a good chance that you can do something. And yeah, there's a line 4-3-2. It's a problem because we don't have too much space, and you need to have acceleration, and you need to have like drop power and anything else required to use this deck. So that's the reason I tried to build it with a 4-3-2 line. Well, I will see how it will actually work, so maybe I also replace it. So there's also two Evo Sotos. It will be good to evolve from Pikachu to Raichu and from the Raichu to Raichu break. So we also have two level balls, so we can fast set up those Pikachus and search a deck for the Raichus, also for Smeargle. One Professor's Letter, so we can search deck for the two basic energies. One Super Road only. Yeah, there's a lot of cards in this deck, so you need to pretty much have all of those item cards. Side to side, also to tech one switch, you never know when you can need that. Two target whistles, three trainers mail, of course, three ultra balls, not sure how many, three versus seekers, of course, two Lysanders, and for the draw of 7 supporters, 3 birches and 4 sycamores. I also have 1 teammates. As you can see, teammates is a good card because when you play it, you can, when your opponents knock out your Pokemon, you can search your deck for any 2 cards, and that could be pretty strong and pretty good in this deck. 3 rough seas, of course, so we can just remove those damages between turns. 5 item cards, so 2 float stones and 3 muscle bands, and 11 energies in total. As you can see, 4 4 3, 4 lighting, 3 water, and 4 double color synergy. So that was my deck. I hope it will work pretty good. I'm not sure. Let's do some testings and let's see how it will work. So that's pretty much all. You can buy pretty cheap this deck on the market. I think that the most expensive card is Raichu Break for like $3 to $4. Yeah, that's pretty much all. So let's do the testings and let's see how it will work. Okay, so we'll be waiting for the coin flip. Okay, so we lost the coin flip and looks like I will start a second. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so Bronzong on the other side. Okay, so we start with the Pikachu, and let's see what we can top deck. We can top deck the Sycamore. And right now I'm thinking about playing that Sycamore, how good this will be. Should I take a gamble? Okay, I don't like to see that Skyfield. I just don't like to see it. Not at all. So there's Ultra Ball probably for the Hoopa EX. So we'll probably see the Shaman and a few more EX cards, but that's not bad. I would like to see how this deck will work against those EXs. And yeah, I hope that we will be able to have turn 2 few Raijus on the field. Oh, there's a Mega Mewtwo and there's a Shaman. Okay, so it's some kind of Mega Mewtwo EX deck. So yeah, pretty much 4 turns to hit to take the 6 prize cards. 2 for the Hoopa, 2 for the Shaman, and 2 for the Mewtwo. Oh, so there's another Shaman. Okay, I really like that. So play one more Shaman, please. Okay, so 3 turns for the 4 prize cards at this moment. Not bad. One more level ball. So right now I'm seeing pretty much all balls that he played. Okay, so one more bronzer. But look at this. There's a Regice. And the Regice is like pretty much like the auto win against those huge EX decks. It is pretty much like auto win. So what we can top deck? We can top deck Muscle Band and put it on that Regice, and for now I can just pass my turn. For the turn 2, yeah, I have at least that Raichu. If I'll be able to free retreat, I can block my opponent with Resistance Blizzard for the knockout, which is the most important, and from attacking him onto my Regice EX. So that's pretty much like auto win, and looks like he will just try to escape with those shamans. Okay, so that Mewtwo is already ready to knock out, to attack next turn. And there's a Mega Mewtwo, so which one? Okay. There is a Rough Seas. There is a Rough Seas, and that's pretty interesting to see. I can retreat, that's for sure, and I can try. And I will hit just for 90. Maybe I was able to try to gamble with Ice Beam. In that case, yeah, that Mega Mewtwo could be able to knock me out. And there's a Sky Return just for the 0 damage. Yeah, that's pretty much all. Oh, so the Bronzong is coming. Bronzer is coming into active spot. And I'll just go with the Evo Soda for the Raichu break. So we have Raichu break ready. And we also have yeah, Resistance Blizzard for the 90 again and for the price. And right now you can see that my opponent is on the 5 benched Pokemons at this moment. So yeah, next turn I'll be able to play Rough Seas and preventing him from playing more cards on the bench. So there's one more Shaman. But yeah, he's pretty much useless. So he needs somehow to charge those Bronzongs and try to snipe out my Regice. So that's the thing that you need to do. But yeah, I have 3 Regice, and that's pretty much out to win against those huge heavy runners on EX attacking decks. When you build something like my opponents do, don't forget to take at least one non-EX attacker who can do some input damage, like Regice in this case. At least if you play those metal decks, of course. You know what I mean. So again, Sky Return, but that's just ridiculous. Only thing that he can snap, whatever. Only thing that he can do is somehow to Lysander that Raichu break, and in that case he'll be able to do something next turn to my Regice if I miss to attack with Resistance Blizzard. That's pretty much all that you can do in this kind of situations. But yeah, there's again a 90, and there's again luck on my opponent's EX Pokemon, and there's a Mewtwo Spirit Link for the probably second Mega Mewtwo EX, but that's just okay. So like in the turn 5 he decide, oh come on, I need to start to attack with those Bronzongs, but come on mate, I have Rough Seas in the play and I have 2 mores in the deck. Even if you hit me for the 60, I can heal for 30 and you'll still need the two turns to attack me, and that's just yeah, ridiculous. So Resistance Blizzard for the knockout, for the easily 2 price cards. This is this kind of the deck that my opponent at this moment play is something equal to those people who play those night marches with just only 4 double color synergies. And let's says you match up one Giratina EX deck, and one Giratina EX hit you for the attack, and which says that your opponent is not able to play special energy cards and stadium cards from the hand next turn. So you have auto loss, and that's just ridiculous. So we have that Lysander ready. Yeah, let's just, well, let's just take a knockout of that Bronzong. And the next turn we have Raichu break. For the 170, even if he came in front with EX, I'll be able to finish him, so yeah, it's pretty much victory. So he just gave me the auto win, so you just right now see how this deck is strong, even if he's just the budget version of the deck, how this deck could be strong against those decks who run just heavy EX attackers. And once again, there's a deck list. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more future videos, and don't forget to leave the comments what you think about this deck list. I would like to see about this deck's positive and negative criticized. So yeah, don't forget to leave the comments. So till the next time, have a nice day and goodbye.